This year we expanded our scope a little bit. For our concept, it's very important to introduce systems medicine, define diseases by a causal mechanism, diagnose that mechanism, and then drug repurposing becomes much safer and successful.
It is very important to really have different competencies all together if we really want to drive a new revolution in medical field. They really need to integrate in order to create a new brainware, like I love to say.
The conference is fabulous, and I'd like to bring some of my colleagues here next year. The broad amount of research that's going on in this area in Europe is incredible. All of the screening processes, the AI tools that are being developed and being validated in the clinical setting, the clinicians that are also driving projects for patients with an unmet need, so coming from the other end, and it's shown us the exciting potentials but also highlighted where the barriers are and some of the things that we need to overcome.
I came here to present indeed the Drug Repurposing Guidebook, and for me the driving force has been that there's so many lovely good ideas out there in the world of drug repurposing. However, no one is the expert that actually knows them all. And what we've done in the guidebook is to get an overview of the entire landscape. What are all the initiatives out there in different parts of the world? And how can we actually make use of them?
I can see that the integration of AI, bioinformatics, beyond the actual regulatory and clinical trials can contribute significantly to the field, and I'm looking forward to hear what's coming out from this conference.
The past years I've been leading a project that's called Foodome, and Foodome aims to track the full chemical complexity of the food that we consume. So the idea here is that we use tools that are inspired, that are similar to the tools that people have been using in drug discovery and drug repurposing, partly to use food as medicine, partly to inspire new therapeutics. And of course I'm also here because I want to be up to date on all the different discovery, especially methodological discovery, considering my field, that are happening in drug discovery and drug repurposing.
I discovered last year through REPO4EU this new conference, and I think what makes it hot and really good and innovative is the fact that you look at medicine and health system in a new way, in a patient's perspective.
That is the beauty of network medicine and these new technologies that we have. Instead of just keep doing the old stuff that we have been doing for so and so many years, we shouldn't stop doing that, but the old kind of functional systems that we use in our laboratories could very well complement the network medicine, and I think that is what RExPO and what all the speakers of today really suggest. That one is not complete without the other.
Another very nice aspect of this conference that we're able to reach out to a global dimension in order to be able to drive this revolution in medicine.
So far, some of the highlights of things I was looking forward to were the kind of presentations and people that were more focused on the repurposing side of it, like the people that are kind of on the ground and looking at repurposing. That I was really interested to meet them here, which I have done, which has been brilliant. And to network with some other people that I've met at previous events. So it's definitely been good in that way, yeah.
BioLizard as a company is involved in some initiatives like REPO4EU, so that's one connection. But the other one is also general interest from my side, as I'm coming more from a data analytical perspective, but if you look at the lineup of the speakers, there are various topics that are being addressed, like the legal aspects, the IP aspects, and all of them are represented here.
I'd like to see more on the business model side and the financial model, because I think that's kind of one of the main areas that does kind of stop the translational work. There's a lot of really good kind of early stage work and academic work, and that's really important. But obviously what actually benefits patients and is around the translation. But I think that's part of why I'm here, and to get to know the community and develop connections with the academic side.
So we want this to be not just one project that ends in a couple of years with a nice set of conferences. We are encouraged by the EU and by some countries to make this a permanent infrastructure, a permanent resource for researchers, for companies, for regulators and so forth, to help them in any aspect of drug repurposing to make it really a strength in Europe.